Good idea. He is Mr. Pop Idol. People say he's the rudest person on television, so this should be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Cowell! I'm sorry about this. I'm very well, how are you?
Another warm welcome, thank you.
Oh. I think I know what their problem is.
What?
It's those contestants on Pop Idol. You're just not hard enough.
What would you say to them?
Oh, believe me, you couldn't transmit what I've got to say about them.
Well, the difference is, Jeremy, I actually know something about music, you don't. With respect.
On the evidence we've seen so far, I'd counter that you don't know a thing. That... What's he called? Bill Gates? No, he's not him.
Gareth Gates.
Gareth Gates. I could beat him in a game of Snap. And who's the other one? What's that other one
Will
called?
Young.
What's happened to his mouth?
What's wrong
It looks
with
like he's been hit with an axe.
Listen, I was given the Top Gear album once. That was good.
So you're not a fan of the Doobie Brothers?
Yeah, very current, the album.
You and me, after the show, I'm going to sit you down, I'm going to play you a selection of the stuff on my CD auto changer.
Yeah, I can't
Yes,
wait.
Genesis, Doobie Brothers. This is... No, we're looking around. Figure it out. OK, let's move it on to cars.
Good.
What's the worst you could say about a car? Well, a car that you've ever owned?
Good airbags.
No, I said car, not girlfriend.
And we didn't even rehearse that, trust me. Yeah, I mean, I'm always... Well, actually, the car that frustrated me the most last time was an Aston Martin.
DB7? Well, you see, that's 30 years old now.
Exactly. That was the problem. I got one, and I've had a few of them, and for some reason this time I just got frustrated with it. It's all the kind of the forward switches.
I know what you mean.
I had a satellite navigation system that went in. Yeah, exactly. It was that big, and it took about 10 minutes to calculate.
Yeah, and it only ever wants to go to Bedford.
Nice-looking car, though.
Oh, I still maintain the most beautiful car ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
That
yeah,
changes
beautiful.
every week, but this week I really do maintain...
No, I'm with you, Jeremy. I mean, it looks fantastic, but it's too old.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's going very soon. Will that be the DB9?
DB9, I'm looking forward to that, yeah.
Gonna get one?
Maybe.
Really? I'm gonna hold off for the AMV8.
You would.
It's because I'm not as rich as you.
Oh, yeah. Don't believe a word of it.
No, do believe a word of it. OK, we've got a list of some cars I'd like to bring up for you here, and let's just see if you can come up with some of your Pop Idol put-downs for these. The first one I want to bring up, I think, is the... Well, let's have a look. What is it? Ooh, It's a Chrysler PT Cruiser.
It's a hearse.
You're right, actually. That would make a good hearse.
Yeah. I mean, it is a hearse.
It's a friendly face from the country that gave you friendly fire. What's next?
Oh, my God.
Go on, that's a Fiat Multipla.
It's like the car has a disease. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, look, it's got spots.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like deformed. Do you know what I mean?
I do know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great car, but my word, it's ugly.
Imagine you've just turned up in that and you're on your first date. Or last date.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Bring another one up, because I'm... Now, ooh, look at that. BMW 745i.
This guy's had a lot of stick, this designer, and I think rightly so, because every one of his cars just... I mean, they're horrible.
They are.
They really are. And they should fire this guy.
Chris Bangle.
Yeah.
He's a septic. American, for those of you...
Yeah. He has just killed BMW. You look at that, I mean, it's horrible.
Go on, let's try you on something else, then. Traffic wardens. Can you be rude about those?
I like them.
Now you're just being obtuse.
No, I mean it.
Why?
Because I live in London, Jeremy. It takes me an hour to drive a mile. Take away the traffic wardens...
Well, use the pedal on the right.
I'm trying to make a serious point here, Mr. Clarkson. Point is, if you live in London, you've got to have traffic wardens.
You've got to have traffic wardens. We haven't got to have bus lanes.
OK, I'm sort of with you on a bus lane.
Yeah, God, I just thought you were going to say, no, they're marvellous.
No,
Because I don't understand why the poor need to get where they're going more than you. I never quite got that.
That's an interesting theory.
And Moscow had special lanes for the rich and famous at the
So what you're
height of
saying is
communism.
convert the bus lanes into a first-class lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You would agree with that?
Yeah, and you pay a bit extra.
I think it just goes on how nice your car is.
Yeah.
You could use traffic wardens to judge, because most traffic wardens I ever meet, they're pretty
Now
good.
you are making sense.
So if they stood at the front of bus lanes and went, yes, you in, you with your Skoda out, let's sit in the traffic.
Actually, you're right. I'd go along with that.
But, of course, you'd be stumped because, you're not going to believe this, ladies and gentlemen, I know what car he's just ordered. A Mercedes Maybach.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we've got time. Why?
Point about a Maybach is, it is not a car you drive, it is a car to be driven in. There is no better car to be driven in than a Maybach.
There is.
What?
Well, the new Rolls for a kick-off.
Disagree.
No, we've got the new Rolls here. That is a magnificent car. It is engineering excellence. They've captured the essence of what a Rolls-Royce is. Look at that.
That is the beginning of Thunderbirds.
I just think that's a fabulous... It's just...
No, you know what? It's ostentatious.
What, and a Maybach isn't?
It's discreet. It's discreet.
A Maybach's not discreet. Trust me, honestly. It's like a big
discreet.
mock Georgian
no, the
car.
point is, it's like... Sitting in the back of a Maybach is like being in a first-class seat on British Airways. So, if you're in a first-class seat on British Airways, you don't get outside of the plane and go, I don't like the look of the plane. It's all about the interior. There is no better car.
You can't even park it in a swimming pool, rock and roll
Jeremy,
one.
I promise you, you cannot be bored in the back of a Maybach. It's all about personality. And if you are judging its looks, you are a human Maybach.
That one's gone. I've not been
Well, in
fair.
other words,
Help me
you're
out.
not on TV because of the way you look. It is about your personality.
Oh, that's nice. I was just about to bring your trouser waistline into it. I didn't. Just look. It's all right. Perfectly acceptable. I saw you the other night, checked him out. It was absolutely... I don't know what they're on about.
No, it was last year.
It was the last year's look.
Year, yeah.
Now, you came here, of course, to have a go round our racetrack in the Suzuki Liana. But as you know, before the celebs are allowed out, we do give you 1 or 2 laps to have a bit of a practice, yeah? Anyone want to see some of Simon's practices? Yes?
I think I know what's coming.
OK, let's have a look at this. There we go, that's Gambon, and... Oh, Lord, that was aggressive. What's this one? That looks like the first call!
You know what I love? You give us the ugliest car to drive around in, then the worst crash helmet.
Yeah.
I mean...
It was...
You know, Stig's got the cool one, and
Yeah.
you give us an egg.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Right, now, who'd like to see the finished product? The lap, yes? OK, let's play it. Are you a bit of a racer?
Bit, yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Bit of a wheelsman?
Yeah.
There was an awful lot of tyre squeak. Mind you, I have to say, those lines are pretty good.
Whoops.
I can't remember who it was we had. The last couple of weeks, everyone would go, oh, that's quite wide. Oh, no, I don't know, actually, that's pretty... Oh, that's disappointingly good. I was hoping to be very rude about your lap, but... Dan, I really was looking forward to taking you apart, but this is quite... Oh. A little more expression needed, if I may be so bold. Cross the line, yes. Right, well, there we are. I just got all these things saying, you know, you've got a future as a scale-electric motor racing person. I can't really be rude about that, because it looked pretty neat. And I've got the time as well. How would you like to have done?
I'd like to beat JK.
Well, everybody would like to beat JK, but how do you think you've done?
I did OK, I think.
Who wants to know how fast you went? You did beat JK. You did it in 1 minute, 47.1 seconds. You just nuked it!
I wasn't even trying.
See, this is the really annoying thing, is everybody else comes here and they're a little bit on edge. You just sat there like, yeah, I know I was quick. Damn!
Look who's on the list.
Yeah, but look, now, I'm sorry about this. That's a gauntlet, I'm afraid. Before the end of the series, I'm having another
that's
look.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're heavier.
Yeah, and I was doing it.
So I'm going to give you that.
I'm going to go out and do that. Ladies
And
and
it's not
gentlemen...
like you've had a lot of practice, is it?
No. No, none at all.
I am so happy.
Yeah, all right, yeah, all right. All right, that's enough.
I'm going to be so smug.
Shut up! Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Cowell!